Well, good afternoon, folks. I hope you can see me clear. Now, this is a video done on my own, as you all know, or most of you know. June and her friend is in Sorrento. She's there till Tuesday. She's been sending me pictures and doing this FaceTime thing, showing me all the bags and new shopping bags. I wondered why she wanted to take the big suitcase, but there was no clothes in it. Now I understand why. So I have treated myself, well, if June's treated herself, nobody can deny that it's fair if I treat myself. So I've bought myself a new iPhone 14, and this is what I'm using now. So they say it's supposed to be a lot better camera, but who knows? So we'll just see what happens later on. So what I'll do, I'll give you a tour around the garden, how it's looking now. A bit drab, shall we say. Now, not Monday just gone, but Monday before, I watched a live gardener, Scott. Now, I do watch it quite often, really. But unfortunately for the guys who are at work, it's difficult because it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so, but because obviously he's in the States, and he has one topic that he talks about mainly, but then other topics come in, and the other week the topic was promoting and helping small channels. Great idea. But he says a small channel is if you're under 30,000 subscribers. I think that's most of us, but not all of us, obviously. But then he did say that the real small channels under 1,000 should get the better help and such like. And during that live, I did pick up about 12 new subscribers. I went up to 825, and then 2 days later I was down to 820, then up to 822, and I'm now at 821. So it's YouTube doing their little bits to things. But I must say a big thank you to Gardener Scott for the thought of doing that sort of a video. So I'll just put you on pause, and then I'll take you around the garden. Won't be a minute, folks. Right then, folks, try and do this without the sun shining too much. Now these, I call them busy lizzies. Some people call them mysteria, whatever. But to me, they'll always be busy lizzies. I've never had them grow so tall and so strong. But I do know what the seed was, so I will be growing them again next year. There's the herb pot, herb tub with not many herbs in. That is some sort of perennial. And there the rabbit, I don't know what I know what they're called, but I can't pronounce it. These are on the last legs, the beanut, marigolds there. That's one of June's, don't know what it's called. Peppers, which I've put outside, and no fruit, but it's kind of something to do. One potato left in there. Really don't know what was in there. I think maybe possible leeks with the looks on it, but carrots, which are they're ready to pull, and I think I'll do that on the Wednesday before I go to Malvern, so June's got something to do. I was going to go for the Friday and Saturday, but it seems most folk are going for on Sunday, So I am extending my stay for one day. So hopefully meet up with a few of you. Here's the outdoor Crimson Crush. They're on the last legs. I'll leave them for now though. It's supposed to be not coming nice again for a few days. And as you can see, there and there and in there. This plant, just two actually, two. And this one's not much different. So let me take you around here. I hope you're following me and you're not getting seasick. Oh, there's Buddy. What are you eating? Hey, Buddy, what are you eating? You know what goes in comes out, so be careful. More busy lizzies. One of the hanging baskets, which slowly getting to its end. Another couple of weeks I'll be finished. Here's a hanging basket which has finished. I'll turn the water supply off, pull the plants out. More busy lizzies. They've done great, really have. This hanging basket here. Busy lizzies and begonias, absolutely done brilliant. Chuffed to bits with it. I would say it's apart from that weed, best one I've done with busy lizzies and begonias in. And then here more the other Crimson Crush. Not many left on here. Probably too much greenery still now. A few to want though. Again, I'll leave them for a day, a week. More busy lizzies. Another hanging basket here, which was nice. Just coming to the end again. There is the outdoor Fuchsia, which I've mentioned times now. Has been in the garden ever since we've lived here. And we've been here 35 years. Just cut it back and it grows and comes back again. Another hanging basket. This one was with everything what I'd got left over. So it's got a couple of geraniums in, or pelargonians. See, I got it right, Bill. Begonias and the odd petunia. Some tall weeds here. Potatoes. These are all done with now. I need to cut the tops off. Get ready to harvest these. Another hanging basket there now, sort of on its last. That one there is finished. I'll call it Guzgog, everybody calls them gooseberries. I'm not a big fan on them, but this one is very sour. A little hanging basket there. I think I got that from Sutton's, because they failed. And that one cost me £4. So the pot's worth that. And then here again now, more potatoes. So more pots of potatoes means more potato reveals. So there's enough to last me till about February next year. Another hanging basket which is finished with. Another one there. Well, I cut the lawn today, so make it look like I've done something for when June gets back. Another hanging basket there finished. Of course, June gets back late, Tuesday. We have Wednesday together. And then I'm off to Malvern on Thursday. So I have Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and now Sunday night there. This is where the cucumbers was. June pulled the bushes out. I'll leave that as it is for like storage over winter. Hanging basket finish there. This plant here and this bush here, I don't know what they're called. I acquired these when I used to work for another company. So we've been in here. And I put these in when we first moved in. And they've been in 35 years. So another hanging basket finish with. And here the little flower pot with lavender. June's plants. More busy Lizzies. Not a rogue, that's unfair, isn't it? Volunteer sunflower, which will fall soon. Another hanging basket, whoops, I don't think you can see very good, there you go. Another hanging basket about finished. They had trailing fuchsias in. I made a mistake with putting the lobelia with it. We all learn. And yes, another 7 pots of potatoes there. Need harvesting. So we got a lot of potatoes. Right, I'll just put you on pause a minute and get back to you. Right then folks, we're back, sat down. So, I do apologise if it's not turned out as well as whatever, but as I say, this is this new iPhone 14. I'm using that, and I use a app. I don't pay for anything on it. You can pay to have adverts took off and this, that and the other, and it's called Video Cam, and you can actually pause as you video in, so you don't need to edit it to a degree if you're doing it, well, how I do anyway. I don't need to stop it, because if you use a normal iPhone video, when you press the red to stop stroke pause, you got to start a new video, and that is a bit too much for me how to join them all together. So as I say, I apologise if it's not as good as what it should be, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Just tour around the back garden. Now I think this is probably the last one before Malvern, and no doubt there's going to be hundreds of videos come out at Malvern or from Malvern, so you'll probably see a lot of them about. Supposed to be a few of us bumping into each other, meeting up, what have you. There's a few I would really love to meet. That's Nigel. He's going from I'm sorry about that, it's just bud. He's pulling roots up. The problem is he pulls up the plants and not the weeds, so he'll learn. Where was we? Yeah, I like seeing Nigel at Muddy Boots, Steve at Digwell Green Fingers, Duncan, Northwest, Coastal Gardens Northwest. There's Dean, gardening in the north or something, and anybody else who leaves me comments and everything. I would love to meet you and say hello in person. So if you go in and you fancy not a meet up, but if you go on my channel page, I think it's in About, press that and you'll see my email address. But if you do need, and you can send me an email saying, yeah, I'll be there, whatever. So, and also tonight we got the football, so it's Spurs versus Leicester, and I know I'm a Spurs fan, but I live in Leicester. Yeah, we all have problems. I suppose it's like Bill, ain't it, mate, living where you do, being an Arsenal fan, but hey, somebody has to be. Well, I think this has gone on about 10 minutes longer than I was anticipating, so I apologise for the length, but as I say, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll try and get it up tonight during the football. Alright then folks, thanks a lot, and thanks to all my new subscribers, thanks to the existing subscribers. Take care, be good, keep safe, and look after your loved ones. Right, see you later folks.